it's a party when I call the time. You can bring your mom and daddy, sister, and your cousin out.
Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. In motion comes the tight end left. Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man. Complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 27, Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Houston. 62 yards. Eckler will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and goal. Stafford. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. He's at the 50. 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves up.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Stafford. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. 32. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Austin Eckler, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Allen. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, this defense for the Texans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Now a second down and 6. Allen going to keep it again. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. A give, it's Jacobs off the option. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the option, here's Jacobs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That's what I like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Allen going to go on 4th down. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their... what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
at their own 27-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. From the 30 on 2nd down, Allen. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Allen to throw once more. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
From the 31, Allen. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Here's Jacobs, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Josh Jacobs, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Texans 7. Jack Fox.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
On 1st down, Stafford here.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Right. 53, ready. Easy.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Stafford on 3rd down.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. That's taken on the 25. And I think the ball's out.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Stafford on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make...
He's got a man, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He hits Dobbs on the crosser, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. From the red zone now, Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford. He completes it to Wilson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hey, 5-0!
3rd and 2, Stafford. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf from 6 yards away. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. On play action, Allen. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. On play action, Allen. Throwing left side. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Josh Jacobs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Texans take over first down again at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
On first down at Stafford. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Stafford now to throw. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Again, it's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Throwing is Stafford.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Stafford.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Back to throw. Stafford.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. To throw is Stafford. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Romeo Dobbs.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
Allen off the play fake. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
From the 29, Allen. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Josh Allen keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Texans 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Desperation time for Stafford on fourth down.
He finds Wilson. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Here's Stafford.
Going right back to Wilson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now it's Stafford.
Sideline throw caught by Dobbs.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second in a couple.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw caught here by Metcalf.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Stafford. And now here is another interception.
And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now Stafford. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To the air again, Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Steps away. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. On play action, Allen. Got a man and he hits him in stride. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. On play action, Allen. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
49, Texans 21. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
One last throw here for Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. And the Steelers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.